Joining Mr. Billy Weatherall from Christ Fit Gym in studio is his attorney, Ryan Gatti. Mr. Ryan, good to see you again. How you been?
Good morning.
Let's start here. You heard what Billy had to say about this. You understand the situation with the, man, we can't have that. It's just that Christ Fit Gym logo. It's going to cause us more trouble. There's a lawsuit going on. We're almost settled. You do at some level understand the degree of Bossier Parish Schools paranoia, right?
Well, I think so. But, Billy is so respected in the community as a veteran, as a businessman, as someone who's fought for our country. He started this gym on his own from a calling from God. And everyone in the community supports Billy. We love Billy. He's done so much to reach veterans that can't be reached through his gym ministry. And he's just a business advertising. This doesn't have anything to do with any huge debacle or fight. This is a businessman who bought an ad. And he just wants his ad back on the field. You can't keep it any simpler than that.
Billy Weatherall, let me ask you this, Billy. This came from someone who's apparently in the middle of the suit. According to people in the know, all this means that, ironically, keeping this one cross logo on one field in Benton right now could mean losing all crosses throughout the district for decades to come. You wouldn't want that to happen.
No, I wouldn't, Erin. But let me tell you this. Let me just back down right now. I'll say, you know what? That's fine. I'm going to go and I'm going to run and hide. And I will tell you what, Erin, if I kneel before the Lord today, I'd feel like a coward. I cannot and I will not compromise on this situation because, again, if I don't take a stand, because I'm on a lot more, the cross is on a lot more places right now than just Benton High School. I'll tell you that. It's in a lot of schools and it's in a lot of programs. And if they snuff this one out, then they've won the battle because it won't stop from there.
Ryan, you filed a temporary restraining order not to have it painted over. It was painted over anyway. So now what, legally?
Well, the order actually said don't paint over it, but if it has been painted over, replace it. And that's all Billy wanted.
So you anticipate it'll be replaced by this Friday night?
Oh, that's what we hope will happen.
And if not, what then legally?
Well, I think that's when Billy and I get back together and we talk. I mean, this happened really fast on a Friday. He was called the morning of homecoming, the busiest game in the season of Benton, and he was told, "Hey, we're going to paint over your end zone sign," and that's just wrong. And so the only thing we could do when we got together with some other lawyers was to file this injunction.
Now,
that's
this is a contractual dispute.
That's it.
If the Bossier Booster Club says, Billy, we'll give you your money back. Thank you for helping. Can this go away?
Or if they were blunt, pardon me, or if they were blunt and said, understand our position, or at least the school board's position. Can you cut us a break? How would you feel? Can you just back off for 6 months?
Well, I mean, no one's called me to ask us to back off. I mean, no one has said, hey, this is huge, you need to back off. I think most of the calls I have gotten is, how can they tell a private business what they can or can't advertise in their logo?
It's almost the inverse of make me a pizza, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, it's like, hey, bake me a cake, make me a pizza.
Give me flowers.
Do flowers at my wedding. I mean, this falls more under that than kids praying or teachers praying. I mean, this is a business that's been told you're no longer able to advertise with one of the biggest employers in your area.
Either of you can take this one. Is it intriguing to you because the case with Bossier and Freedom from Religion and all of the other organizations, that's been going on for a while. Is it interesting to you that this didn't come up before? That you had said it's been in the end zone, we've been in programs, we've been in dasher boards around the field. Is it intriguing to you at least that this didn't come up last year?
I mean, I think one person told me was, isn't it odd? Billy's a veteran. He's a veteran on business. There's so much disrespect for the flag right now. And they pick out his business. Out of all the businesses on the field, there's hundreds of businesses that are advertising. And here we have a decorated veteran, a hero, who has started this gym, who's reaching out to the community. It's a donations-only gym. He's not the kind of guy that asks you for your credit card every time you go there. I mean, it's donations only. These teams come work out there. He's a corporate sponsor. He has a relationship with all these schools. And I don't think it's a coincidence, that a veteran's business was picked out who ministers to a lot of these children. I think that's what stirred people up in the area is, man, we love Billy. What can we do to help him?
If his logo's not back on that field Friday night, what is your legal remedy at then? Did you then file a lawsuit?
And is there a compromise position?
We'll put half the cross there. How about we just let 50% of God's omnipresent into the schools? You know, I mean, who do we negotiate with on this? I mean, this is a big deal to our community.
What is your remedy though? What do you have to do legally? I mean, you're the lawyer here.
Well, I mean, I really don't want to discuss my strategy on the air.
Okay.
You know,
I got you.
I'm getting at. Billy's my friend.
Right.
And but I did
Billy,
just,
are you willing to file a lawsuit if that's what it takes?
Ryan said it perfectly. If they want this in, they can put the cross back on the field. That's it. And if they don't do that, we're not going to compromise, and we won't back down.